Hello, my name is Benita Olivo, and at the beginning of this project, I started working with the. Um, I started my project, actually my technical paper, with the um, Cisco D Cloud and uses for in explaining research a lot about Cisco D Cloud. I learned a lot about it. Try to create my graphics on Lucy Sharp, and I guess it didn't work. The chart didn't come out the way that I wanted to, and but does give me that wasn't a waste of time because it gave me a great understanding and a great. Um, I learned a lot about researching about Cisco D Cloud that I didn't know much before, and learn about a few the different routers and um, what can you use for. So actually I'm saving this paper for future references in case we need it in the real world. So then I practice with a GNS3 software, and I tried to install. Unfortunately, it didn't work well in my computer. I tried to I import the IOs from Blackboard and then import the file, the router, and try to create my document with it, but it did not work the way that it was supposed to. I found out that it just like um, the GNS3 is too big for like bigger file for my computer. My computer has a lot of stuff in it, and I just needed to like take some of the stuff out and then clear it up, and then that's why I couldn't work it out because it was too much in there. And as I finally trying to many times, I finally got um, like a notice is in telling me that the storage was almost full, and then it needed more room. My computer was too overload, so maybe that was one of the reasons that I couldn't work GNS3. But I will continue trying to work with it and then play it around with it because it's very important to me to learn. I'm eager to learn a little bit of everything. And then if I get reasons why my computer did not work and then the GNS didn't work, so I might be able to create my graphic, and then it's not because I finished my final paper now. It's not that I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna continue working on it and continue learning about it. So my second paper, actually, I decided to change the subject because I was writing at the beginning about D Cloud, and then I create include some information. I did some more research in graphics and introduce section of Meraki, but I figured out that Meraki is not only about the cloud. It just has so many features and then so much stuff to talk about it that it was like I was trying to condense like little by little to see which section to decided to what section I was gonna write about it, because it's so much to talk about Meraki cloud. And so I choose load balancing, and then I decided to create my paper on multi-one load balancing, and then I think that was like interesting because in each company, every company needs load balancing, and we always need escape. We always need an escape route, an extra where the traffic can flow with no clog or no without any problem. And I will show you the graphic that I created, my graphic on my paper, and I utilize Vision. I use Vision for creating my paper, my chart, and then I just create the 1, 2, and the 1, 1, so that way the traffic will have like a way to escape. I also include traffic shaping and a little chart over there about talking about the shaping traffic and how reloading. And that was my old paper about the one that I created from Lucy Chart. Actually, it's not big of the difference, but I guess this one is more meaningful. Like this one really actually explained more about what I was looking for. It's like one load balancing is effective. It's kind of an effective way to share bandwidth and bandwidth load between two ISP circuits. This setup requires routers, firewall, and support dual one ports and one load balancing. Once correctly configured, traffic to and from the internet can be divided between two circuits to ensure one circuit does not become clogged and slow down one traffic. So load balancing can also ensure internet connectivity is maintained and one of the ISP goes down, so the other one can continue flow on the other end. So, and I thought that was a pretty easy task to do it and explain it well. So that's why I choose the load balancing part and this final paper. So I have learned much about it, and then I discovered many things that we probably did not learn in all entire classes that we've been taking, and that's why it makes me keep going. And when I was researching about load balancing, I found out that, well, actually that Meraki has a million type of routers in types many routers that we can use for and we can use it for load balancing. I was trying to look for reasonable one because they can be pretty expensive. One of the prices are very, very terribly high. So I used the router that I used to create my graphic and try to do the test case was the Meraki MS250 router, because MX Security Appliance feature is a secondary uplink that can be used for load balancing and failover purpose. Meraki and MX250 is not available in it actually is not available in open sources. Any of them are in open sources, but I thought that was the most reasonable one was the MX250. That was a lower price. And that was my whole project. Everything that I was doing through the projects, adding I think it was a big huge improvement from the beginning of the paper until my last one, and I hope this one is really works a lot better than the other one, and is I will continue improving and researching so I can learn how to actually create a technical paper without so much difficulty, because I really was really stuck up in this, and I have to read, and it was like a whole new learning experience since 0 to all the way up. So thank you so much. Thank you for all the effort, and then try to push us up to learn more, because I think that was really beneficial for us. Thank you.